Hello, today we're going to look at this question here. So it says, presentational packaging for a slice of birthday cake is shown below. And it gives us different dimensions, an angle there, which is interesting, apart from different bits, and lots of these dotted lines showing the hidden detail. So the center section is folded inwards to provide a base and a window. So, in the space provided to the right, which is here, draw in third angle projection at full-size views of the folded packaging in the direction of A and B. So we've got A here, which is the front view. Then we've got B here, which is the top view. So we're going to do first, we're going to do A first of all. So we need to find roughly the middle here. It doesn't have to be perfect, but if it's in the middle, it's much easier. So let's do a little construction line here, going across. And I can get my rule and I'll see where halfway is and mark it on. So halfway is here. So with this now, it looks a bit more complicated trying to work it out, but it is quite simple. It says this angle here is 30 degrees. So it's basically just like a triangle coming down. So what we've got to do from this point is put on the protractor onto the line and mark 15 either way. So I've got my 2 marks there, and then I'm going to draw 2 lines coming down. So I draw a line here, and I draw a line here. So I've done these faintly to start off with just construction lines. So what I can see here now is it tells me how long these lengths are. So 50 plus 60 plus 40 is 150. So therefore, and it's a bit longer with these lines, I can go from the top here down to 150 here and down to 150 this side as well. Down to there. And these should be the same length, so it should match up. So I'll put my line across the bottom. Like so. So, that's the very basic part of it first of all. The next couple of bits we've got to do is this opening, the window part. So we know it's 40 from the top. So I get my rule on there, mark on 40, and then put a line straight across. I know the next bit then is 50 from the bottom or 60 along. So it should be 110 here, which it is. So I'm going to go 50 from the bottom. Put a little mark. Then do a line across. And I can check to see if that window there is 60, which it is. So we've got those 3 different sections now. So the next bit we're going to do then is the view from B. We'll do this underneath. And we can draw this very quickly and easily just using construction lines. So if we're looking straight down on top of this, you're going to have the top part there, the top part of that triangle. So that's going to go down then to these bottom bits. So what I'm going to do is get my 90 degree set square and draw some construction lines. So this part here is the width, and here is the width. And then center line down here. So that is the very top. So I know this is the width of it overall. So I'm going to do a line across here. So I need to look to see how thick the thing is, and it's 50 millimeters. So I'm going to put on here, measure 50, put a mark, and then put a line across. So I can go over the lines heavier. This is outside bits, so this is all going to have the heavy lines. Like so. And the view from the top is straight down, so I'm going to have that bit there. So the next bits we've got to look at, if we're looking down on top, we're going to see this window. So we can see here it marks on halfway, which is 25. So what I'm going to do is measure 25. Put a little mark, and I'm just going to put a faint construction line going across, like that. So, if we're looking straight down on top of this, we've got the top part of the window and the bottom part of the window to put on there. So what I'm going to do is get my set square, get a construction line from here, very faint first of all, and then heavy to that line. The next bit then is the other side, down here, faint, and then heavy to that line. So then, if we're looking at the top bit then, same thing again. Our line, very faint coming down, heavy here, a line, faint coming down, heavy here. Right, so now I've got these bits. All we need to do now is just finish off heavy align the bits that are cut out. So we're looking down here, this part is not cut out. So those bits here, we want that line faint, we don't want to go that heavy. The top part here, you can see if I go down on that, that is one solid piece, so that's not going to be heavy. But these bits here, that's where the window is, so we need to go over those. So I'm going to go over that bit, go over that bit. And then we've got our top view.